Hello, everybody, and welcome back to GSA, your prime spot for competitive speedrunning and entertainment. I hope you guys are all doing awesome today. We're going to have an epic matchup between Para and Anti. Should be good. Para is sitting at 8th place right now. He's tied. Hoping to get some more points today. Anti sitting up towards the top of the standings, 3rd place with 18 points. Para really needing to pick up some points here if he wants to solidify him spots. But yeah, I'm excited to commentate this race today, guys. Totally did not wake up 5 minutes ago, so we're all good. Totally did not forget I was going to be commentating this race. It's all good. I got my water bottle ready. I'm here. We got this. Hope you guys are all excited for this race. We have a lot of Odyssey races today, as well as the grand finals for Battle for Bikini Bottom at 6. Should be epic. I haven't gotten to watch too much of those runs, but man, those are extremely technical. But yeah, both of these runners, extremely talented. Not really known for running 16-star as much as 70 or 120. But it should be good, boys. Let's go. Let's see some hype up in the chat. Let me know who you guys are rooting for today. Both these guys work really hard. You know, they're constantly practicing these new strats. It'll be interesting to see what they go for today. Oh my goodness. Okay. I am wide awake. That's what we gotta do, guys. Alright, we're getting ready to get started here in just a minute. So yeah. I can come up with fun and creative things to talk about while we're sitting here waiting. So, I don't know about you guys, but Smash and Splash, your boy's gonna be there. I'm super duper excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I've been actually watching a lot more competitive Smash recently just because of it, because I'm really excited to go. And that's not just like a little promo. I just enjoy, I've been really enjoying watching the Smash stuff. So like when they announced it, it was like, what? Let's go. But yeah, it should be really cool, man. And the fact that, competitive Smash and competitive speedrunning are finally coming together now, that's gonna be a really, really awesome event. So I expect to see all you guys there. I'm gonna be wearing my Simply and Cheese t-shirt. It's gonna be fantastic. Everybody that's there, needing to sign it. People telling us to go on for Para. Not a lot of love for Anti. Gotta get that love for Anti. Come on, boys. And we're finally gonna be getting started here. Blue screens aplenty. If Commentator had to make a prediction, he'd be predicting that we're gonna be seeing a 16-star race. That's my prediction. I also predict both players are going to go for Lobby BLJ. I was thinking about it earlier today. You don't have to go for Lobby BLJ, but if you get it even like 50% of the time, it just makes sense to go for it because you lose so much time in comparison. Like if the person you're going up against gets it on their first or second try, they're still gonna be ahead of you, even if it takes them like 2 or 3 times. Melee is sick, D. Like it's gonna be really cool to watch. I'm terrible and can't compete, but I've been thinking about trying to compete anyway. No matter what, though, I'll definitely play some friendlies while I'm there. Should be good. And we are kicking it off. Got a nice little sync here to start off. Restreamer, extremely talented in what he does. And both players gonna get Lakitu skip. Let's see what happens here on Lobby BLJ. Such a crucial trick early on in the race. Let's see, both guys gonna be getting up in the pillar, except for Para taking his time. Looks like Anti is gonna go through the door! Oh no! Checking the outside, Dark Abyss. Nothing good for him out there. Para gonna be able to get Lobby BLJ. Struggled to get in the pillar. Did not struggle with the rest of the Lobby BLJ though. Nice and clean. Anti, get back in the pillar. Oh man. Para's gonna have a chance to get himself quite the lead here. Anti finally getting that Lobby BLJ. Getting in there. Not too terrible. He's not too far behind. A solid 20-25 seconds, though, at least, going Para's way. He's making quick work of Dark World right now. A little slow there. Didn't get the dive he wanted, but he's going to be okay. Gonna get a really fast cycle here. Commentator definitely knows all the differences between tons of the Dark World cycles. Very educated. Auntie also making quick work of this Dark World. This little last part can be quite tricky, though. Auntie is definitely no joke when it comes to his movement here in Dark World. Although he does get a ledge grab there. Couldn't lose like another second or so. Para with a really solid Dark World. Besides struggling to get into that pillar early on, he's doing pretty good right now. Let's see if he's able to stick the throw. And, yeah, he's got it. He's got it. This first throw is pretty nice. You don't really need a lot of power. Let's see if Auntie is able to follow in Para's footsteps, as we all hope that we can do. But yeah, no, Smash and Splash is going to be super exciting. The fact that it's happening right after Pace is, like, extra cool. Because I was wondering, you know, what's going to happen with the 16-star Grand Finals? And I'm like, yo, this is hype. Para going to be going back in the Dark World, exiting. Auntie also able to land his throw. Making it look easy. You know, do what they do. Commentator, very, very tired. But we out here, you know, supporting our favorite runners. Doing what they do best. Para going to be going into Whomp's Fortress. Going to be interesting to see if he goes for the full setup or texture setup for his Cannonless. I am an advocate for going for the full setup all the time. Oh, he's going to be exploring the water a little bit there. Want to get his feet wet. Not quite sure if he wanted to go full dive in. Going for texture setup. Going against the grain of what I said. And he misses it, and that's why I say to go to full setup. Texture setup does not save you enough time, man. I mean, I guess it's all about what you're comfortable with, but Auntie is going to be making up a ton of time here if he gets Cannonless on his first try. Alright, he's going the full setup. Listening to his boy Baz. And he gets it. He gets it. So I think that proves it. Baz is right all the time, and you should always listen to him. Para going to be going back over for Cannonless once more. Let's see if he goes for texture setup once more. Yes, he does. Let's see if he gets it. There he goes. All right. He did allow Auntie to get a lot of the time back there, though. Now he's only like, you know, 10 or 15 seconds behind. Maybe even a little bit less than that. Yeah, no, we got a nice close race now. But, again, I always think in a race you should go for a full setup. I understand if you don't go for it in runs, because you can just reset so much. But when you're in a race, it's like the full setup, you almost get it 100% of the time. I feel like it's not worth the risk of, like, the short span of time that texture setup saves. That's Para, able to pull off that free Owless. And he wanted to rub up against the wall. Says, no, I'm not going to side flip. I'm not going to double jump to get into the kick. Oh, God, and he misses Owless. Giving Para all of that time back and more. Bonking his head. Poor guy, can't even just get up there right now. Funky angle, trying to fix it. Oh, no. Oh, no. He is not making the red man move very fast right now. Okay, there we go. Only taking a couple tries, jumping up high in celebration. No ground pound needed. Oh, no. Para is just extending his lead now. Let's see how Pillarless goes, though. This trick can be really, really scary. Oh, and that's why, right there! Oh, man, what's he gonna do? Probably gonna go after the Pyramid Star now. Talon he might be a little bit too late for. Yeah, smart move on Para's part there. You know, it's easy to get really flustered if you miss Pillarless. A lot of guys go for that Talon Star as a backup, but he was a little bit late on it. So, good on his part. Getting the Pyramid Star gives Auntie a chance to get back in it, though. Not a lot of backups for Pillarless and 16-star. Para really needs to get it here. Oh, he's going to get that fat Tama Plus if he's able to pull it off. Nice work, Para. That was impressive. Auntie, you know, go out for a normal Pillarless. Still a very difficult trick to do that way. He's going to be able to get up there. Not the cleanest Pillarless we've ever seen, but he got in there on his first try, so he's going to be able to save some time here in SSL compared to Para. That Mario meltdown that he had on Owless, though, kind of cursing him right now. Para able to land on the Fly Guy. Nice guy, Fly Guy. Not rude do Chai Dude for Para today. Let's see if Auntie is also able to get Nice Guy, Fly Guy. And he is. Alright, Para is going to be getting himself out of SSL. Terrible course. Can't stand it. Auntie hoping to do the same here in just a minute. And the question in Lethal Lava Land is, do we see a lava boost? I've seen Ouija do lava boost in his races, but besides that, not a lot of racers have been going for it because it's so risky. Oh, that was beautiful if he gets it. Oh my goodness. That was just like a clean example of how you're supposed to do that star. Para putting on a show for us on some of these. Andy able to wrap up SSL, only a star behind, and considering, all of the cheese he's put everywhere, I'm surprised. He's able to keep up. His movement is just that good. When he's on, but Para, man, some of these stars are just gorgeous. Gonna be going into the volcano here. Probably just gonna stick to elevator star. No reason to really go and risk doing lava boost. Anti gonna go fight his bully. Stand up to him finally. Show that he's a grown man. He can take care of himself. Para able to get that elevator star like it's nothing. Can we get some claps in the chat for Anti finally standing up to his bully? It's been a long time coming. Gonna be re-entering Lethal Lava Land here. See what Para ends up going for. I don't think he's on the bully star or 8 reds yet. It looks like he is heading towards his bully as well. Gonna become the bully himself. Currently bullying Anti in this race. Oh! He's gonna take a little ledge grab, get wrecked by the bully for a second, but Para, practicing his counter punches, he's been ready for it. Very well prepared. Doesn't mess around. Alright. Para's gonna be looking to wrap up Lethal Lava Land here, as Anti's gonna be hopping back in as well. Gonna be going for the 8 reds here. It's funny, I see a lot of people make fun of those that do the burn movement, but sometimes it can be a little bit risky. You can still burn your bum doing this faster movement, as Anti pulling it off pretty quick, as well as Para. I mean, they just basically gave us textbook of how that star is supposed to go. So that star, seems really, really easy, and you don't think about it too much when you're on your runs, but it can screw you over sometimes if you're not careful. Anti gonna be working his way into the volcano here. Taking an interesting path, but, he takes the path less traveled. That's just what he does. Para going in HMC here. Ooh, Scuttlebug! Not playing any games. Let's see, gonna be just, okay, we're just gonna take this little star. No reason to get all flustered. Scuttlebug coming out here wearing his Team Anti t-shirt, saying, whoa there, bud. You need to slow your grill. Let's see those Todd emotes for Para as he's grabbing the Toad Star. Alright. Anti working his way through HMC right now. No Scuttlebug bullying him, but he didn't need to. Oh, wow! Anti taking out his anger on the Scuttlebug! Can we get some rip Scuttlebugs in the chat? Oh, man. R.I.P. Scuttlebug. Dude, he was helping you out a minute ago, and that's what you're gonna do to him? Triple jump on the box. Para making it look easy again. Gonna be diving into the star here. Para, when he's on, he's on. Let's see what Anti does here after killing poor innocent Scuttlebug. Also gonna be going for the triple jump on the box. Also very, very clean. It's so crucial you get it on that first try, because if you don't, the camera can kind of get funky. It makes it a little bit difficult to get that star. Let's see if Para has been talking to Rock Chalk to get his in with the boulders. Looks like he has. Had a little bit of an awkward stand-up there on the side for a moment, but for the most part, very clean. He's going to be getting out of HMC. Going to be grabbing that MIP star, or not grabbing the MIP star. Going to be grabbing that MIPS boy here in a minute. Commentator, been watching too much 70 star, thinking about grabbing the star. Let's see. Does he just go for the dive or punch? Yep, he's going to go for the dive. And let's see how Para pulls off this MIPS clip as Anti not getting as friendly of a boulder RNG. Going to have to take an extra second or two. Going to be able to get that final star, though. Para getting the first try on the MIPS clip. Always good to see. Let's see here. Oh, not on the 30-star door, though. Interesting, because he's been, I've been seeing a lot of runners mess up on the 30-star door more in races than I have on the first door, which is crazy, because the 30-star door is easier, in my opinion, but when you're in a race and you're flustered, it's easy to get just a little bit messed up. Para having a real nice lead right now, though. Anti gonna need basically a perfect MIPS to keep pace. Yeah, and he's doing it so far. Very, very nice. Let's see what Para goes for here. He's setting up for looking like a front sub as Anti messing up on the 30-star door as well. Let's see what happens here. Wow! Wow. Front sub is so impressive when you pull it off like that. Anti gonna be needing to go for front sub as well if he really wants to be keeping up. I mean, that was just... Jeez. Front sub is a very, very difficult trick, and he didn't even look like he struggled on it. Let's see if he's able to get pole glitch here. Anti setting up for rear sub. Para messing up pole glitch. Gonna be difficult to get the fast cycle now. Might have to settle for a normal cycle. Here it is. These are the crucial moments. Oh! Taking a little bit of a spill. Gonna be losing out on the cycle. Grabbing the ledge out of anger. Mario not quite sure what he wants to do at this point. Able to get up there though. You know, kind of resetting his mind a bit. Anti firing up that fire sea. Not too terribly behind. Anything is possible. Para messes up on BLJs once or twice. Oh, and he's not able to get the pole glitch. Anti also gonna miss out on the fast cycle. He really needed that. He really needed that to get back in this. Oh, man. Hate to see it. Disappointing. Anti killing his fans' hearts everywhere. Let's see if Para is able to land the throw. And he is. Para having a pretty solid run overall so far. I hate this angle. I hate this angle for Anti. Okay, he goes back to front. That angle, and when you have to swap cameras, it's just... I'm always terrified of it. Anti, if he could have had a fast cycle, he'd only be like 15-20 seconds behind right now. But he just can't have anything go his way. It's like whenever Para messes up, Anti's like, no sir, don't worry, I got your back. Chat discussing a potential PB for Para. Anyone in chat know what Para's PB is by chance? Commentator probably should do his research before the race. But you know, he's just out here doing his best. Trying what he can. Para going for the BLJs here. Let's see. He's got an interesting angle here. Not a fan, but does he have enough speed? That might just be enough speed. Should be able to get him through. Oh no. Okay, there he goes. He's got it. I was worried there for a second. That's exactly what Anti would have needed as he takes a bonk. This is not too much big of a lead. What am I saying? This is not too big of a lead now, to be honest, if Anti can get first try BLJs. Para finally getting enough speed. Oh, what? Okay, he is able to get up there. A little awkward for a second. Anti really need to get into first try BLJs to get back in this race. And, he got teased. The stairs with the tease. Gonna need Para to mess up, maybe even take a death at this point to get back in it. Anti is just right there on the edge of having enough speed, but he can't get it. Okay, there he goes. That should be good. Para with some fairly clean movement here. Let's see if he goes for left or right. He's gonna go for left side. Can't blame him. Moving left. He's got it. Anti falling real far behind now. Gonna have to hope maybe the Goomba comes. Oh! A little bit of awkwardness there from Para. Oh, a lot of awkwardness there from Para. Anti finally getting into bits. Goomba nowhere near trolling range. Para's gonna have to miss some throws. Team Anti people, you're gonna have to get your prayers up in the chat. Let's see. Triple jump right here. Oh, nah, he messed up on it. Gonna have to reset it. Just barely able to get it. Let's see. Para pretty solid on his throws. That's one. Two more. Let's see what happens. Nice. Okay. And that might be a miss. Uh-oh, Para with the miss. Oh, Anti saying, no, don't worry, Para. I got your back, buddy. I'm not going to get in this race. What are you talking about? Para saying, okay. Landed the final throw. Not going to waste our time. Anti in a bit of an awkward spot here. On pace for a high 17, low 18. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Anti, bro. Not quite sure what he's doing. Not quite sure what he's doing. Just a full-on, not even a Mario meltdown. Just Mario's gone. He's dead. He's done. Oh man. This is I'm in a little bit of pain right now, unfortunately. This is hard to watch, guys. You're gonna just be taking a ride on the elevator and just taking his time around. Kinda like a, what do they call this? Like a weird carousel type thing he's riding on right now. I don't know what you call these, but it's something. Runners talking in the chat. Auntie, not quite sure what's going on. I think somebody else might be holding on to the controller. And we're getting ready to kick off race number 2. Let's see what happens here.
Good evening or morning or whatever. I'm here.
Welcome, D. How you doing, man?
Pretty excited. That was a decent first race. Well, Para had a comfy lead, but still, decent first race. Let's see how Anti comes back from that.
Yeah, usually after that first race, especially if you were on the losing end, you spilled some spaghetti, you got it out of your system. Now you can settle down and play like your true self. What do you think's gonna happen here, D?
Oh, it's hard. Maybe Anti didn't recover from those LBLJs in the beginning. He might have some spaghetti there again. Who knows? I hope not, because that's brutal to touch the door like that.
Oh yeah.
But it's a tricky trick. Maybe this time Anti is gonna be the first to enter Dark World. Who knows? In my opinion, everything can happen on that trick.
Yeah, the race unfortunately can be decided really, really early on if you mess up on Lobby BLJ like that. He struggled in a couple of other places as well, though, so we'll have to see how he recovers as we kick off this game, too.
Both made like a good last race, so I have hopes up they're gonna nail it again. Easily.
You would hope so, right? Let's see. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I think I haven't learned yet that I shouldn't talk about stuff like that right before they're coming up.
Auntie just not having his day today. Here, not getting in the pillar again. He struggled last time to get into the pillar. Able to get it now, though, exiting.
The insta long jump from him, wow.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why you would go for that in a race. I mean, maybe
that's really risky. And now Anti just pulling ahead a little bit, getting back from that like he just could fail.
Yeah, insert stereotypical commentator comment about talking to Lakitu helping you out with your run. Working out for him so far.
And he's moving fast, but this is only like a second apart, so yeah. Nothing compared to last race.
Definitely not. Both guys making the red man move fairly fast, though, in Dark World, as Para taking a little slide on his tum-tum.
Ooh, that amp! He barely avoided that amp. That was so close.
Oh! Para, what are you doing, bro? Oh, man. Hate to see it. Auntie, though, gonna get a nice lead.
It looked like he tried to jump, and he thought he had the jump, but mistimed his A-press so that he hold left already and just walked off without jumping at all. That's so unlucky.
Hey, that's exactly what Auntie needed, though. After that first race, he's gonna have a real nice lead now.
For sure, gonna take that lead out of Dark World as well. Like, you wanna have a comfy lead after, like, I would say the basement.
Missing the throw though. Oh my
god. Basement isn't too bad in 16 star unless, of course, plus. But until MIPS, I would say the run is pretty chill. So having a comfy lead out of Dark World always helps.
Oh, for sure. I mean, especially considering what happened in the last race. I mean, Para basically took a death at the worst place you could take one at in Dark World, besides the very, very end.
Around 30 to 40 seconds. So much. Yeah, probably 30.
Yeah. And he missed Owlist like 3 or 4 times in the last race, so hopefully, he's got a better mindset for it. Now it's Para overshooting with Bowser now. Oh,
what are these throws? you don't see that happen every day, especially in Dark World.
Yeah, Dark World, usually everybody nails their throws.
Out of experience, you might explore a little bit too less, but overshooting like that, you don't really see that that much. Oh, and going for that really consistent not texture setup, regular setup.
Yeah,
we also saw Para going for the texture setup, and yeah, let's see if he goes for it again. It didn't look too good for him last race, so
no,
might have learned.
Me, it doesn't make any sense to go for it if you know the full setup is almost 100%. You might as well do that, because it's not, in my opinion, it's just not worth the risk, man.
100% agreed. I was saying in chat that I'm really afraid of texture setup. I miss it a lot in run attempts, so I always go for the regular setup instead in races, just to make sure. Because you lose so much time if you mess it up. And he does go for it.
Oh, my.
Gets it for try this time, though.
Nice.
Very nice.
Shutting out his haters. See if Anti's able to get Owless.
That's looking good. I gets it first try. Yeah, completely different this try.
Yeah, no, Anti's playing a lot cleaner. A lot cleaner. Besides that lack of 2 mess up at the start, he's done very, very well.
Damn, still a whole wild blue and stage entry and leaving ahead of Para.
Yeah, no, he's got a real nice lead now. This is where it gets a little bit scary, though, because you know how it is with that pillarless. He misses it once or twice, and Para could be right back into it.
I actually don't remember if he was solid last race. I keep referring to last race, but
no, you're fine. He had a normal pillarless. Oh!
Not able to grab the bomb though.
Yeah. Oh, discovering the new secret slide on SSL, and. Alright.
Probably too late for Talon, yeah. Took too much time on the slope.
Yeah, it's always a little bit awkward there. You can get very, very, very panicky if you mess up on that pillarless. Restreamer and Runner hating on us for our commentary, saying if you miss trick once, it's just apparently not worth it.
We're deeming tricks not worth, so runners better don't go for it. And Anti with that solid plus setup, gets it this time. Oh, and goes for the double jump this time. Solid. Really, really clean.
See Para able to pull off the same feat. Gonna be going for that Tama Plus. And ooh.
So nutty.
Oh my goodness.
That was super, super clean as well. Of course, Tama Plus being a little bit faster than what Anti did.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely saved himself a couple of seconds there, because Anti's was a little bit slow even for a normal pillarless. That was clean. Anti, though, hasn't really stumbled at all in this race, so...
Staying consistent. And I think if you have a lead, you can decide if you want to take your time, like... Tricks, if you take your time, you don't lose several seconds, you know? It's always just like a few... Oh! Ground pound, though. You always just lose 1 second if you try to go just safe and consistent. So if you have a gigantic lead like this, you might as well just try and go safer and... Especially for stuff like side up, when you go fast and side up, you easily get the wrong angle. So yeah, stuff like that.
Considering though that Para took a death and at the end of Dark World, this race is still pretty close. Considering, you know, like I would have thought Anthony got a bigger lead.
Yeah, it's definitely still. It can easily come down to MIPS or BLJs, or even Firesea. Who knows?
Dude, Firesea has been like such a killer. Like, when I first started running 16, I thought, you know, Firesea was a whatever, but, like, it's a real run killer. It can be a race killer as well. Both runners
side ups.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Firesea can... if you do miss that jump dive, you can usually tell what went wrong, like, if you went too early or not, but it's... in the heat of the moment, it's really hard to tell, like, if you're gonna get it or not, like, right away. But once you miss that jump, you're certain.
Both runners taking a little bit of
a Para opting for lava boost. What? Oh, gets it. No.
Now, do you know how much time that would save over doing
It's actually, I think it was less than a second. It's barely anything, like half a second to a second.
He just wants to get his swag points in, I guess.
He's trying everything to just catch up to Anti.
I mean, it's working for him.
Too consistent. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine, bro. What? Oh God, Para. What's going on here?
Accidentally walking off and
Oh no! Oh no! Oh. That's always scary. If you have to go from, like, when you ledge grab on that little fire shooty platform thing, it's you gotta get off the perfect long jump there or you're gonna take a burn. That was almost another death for Para.
Especially after like walking off, it completely messes up your flow. It's so hard to get that long jump, and then of course you saw that ledge grab. Could have easily gone even worse.
Oh man. Got me at my edge of my seat there for a second. Going for the triple jump on the box here, Anti able to pull it off like it's nothing.
First try, easy peasy.
Oh yeah, Para getting called a noob in the chat. Chat, you know, a really scary place, roasting the runners. You ground pound into the lava one time and everyone wants to go after you.
He's won the first game. He's looking to take the second if Entei messes up anywhere. Who knows?
Anti getting some nice boulder RNG there.
Oh, just like that, Para matching Entei's triple box jump.
Oh my goodness! in the call chat, Para has put in all caps about 70 times "die in fire sea, die in fire sea, die in fire sea."
Is this like a new strat?
Yes.
Have I not heard of that before? I mean, I haven't thought of it during my races.
Definitely one that you have to consider. I've been seeing more runners going for it recently. We'll have to see what Anti opts for here. It's Anti. Oh, going on the left side there. Haven't seen a lot of racers go for that besides Ouija. Not quite sure if that even saves you any time. I've seen a lot of people say if you take the right side on that it's faster than if you take the left side.
Oh, it's actually not so significant going on the right, like with the long jump. It's just a little tiny bit, and it's also actually quite hard to get like the long jump angle that actually saves time. So you can, it just comes down to what you prefer. They're around almost the same speed, but you can definitely save time with the long jump strat instead.
Anti able to get that first door pretty fast here on the first try. Let's see, 30-star door trolled him a bit last time, and it's going to do it again here. Oh no, talking to the door now. Getting educated on the mechanics of SM64. Able to get in there though. Let's see if Para able to get another fast MIPS.
That was still a super solid map side. Usually the first door is where most runners lose the most time and not able to grab the bunny.
He went for the dive last time, I believe. I mean, I guess he's trying to save every little bit of time he can right now. That's so risky, though.
At this time, what you have to consider as a runner, if you want to just go for all the risky strats and try to catch up, or hope for your opponent to actually just mess up anywhere and make a huge mistake. It's just... it seems like Para does just want to get every strat and save time. These small bits that add up.
I mean, he could save a couple of seconds here on front sub since Anti, consistently going for rear sub.
Yeah, and it looked super, super good last race as well. His front sub actually is super solid.
Yeah, no, Para seems to have a lot of these difficult tricks down pat. Like, all of his mess ups that he has done have been on the little tiny random things. All of the big tricks he usually nails. Anti going for a fast movement for a fast cycle here, opting to not go for the pole glitch. It's gonna be close.
Just going safe. Seems like he does know that he's in the lead at the moment and just wants to close it out without messing up and getting any of these big mistakes. Alright. Able to save it really, really well though. That was really good backup.
That was really clean. Okay, I don't know if I've ever seen someone pull the back up.
And now Para missed it. What? That was insane! He didn't have any speed and got it with the double jump?
I've never seen that.
It looked to me as if he was slowing down, as if he knew he was gonna fail the jump, and then he just got it with a double jump. Yo.
Oh my goodness, that was actually insane.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. I see people do it with like when they fail it afterwards, they just go for it for fun. But he just actually backed it up so well.
Um, that was a little awkward.
Yeah, it does have to go for a double burn instead of a single burn. He probably wanted.
Anti's still having a pretty decent lead here. Para fans gonna be having to keep their fingers crossed, hoping that Anti messes up on BLJs. He struggled quite a bit last time, though. Nice throw by Para. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen somebody slow down like that and go for that double jump and still get it. That was crazy.
I'm actually just watching the stream. I want to see that again. That was too... Yeah, he had dust on the jump dive. And Anti getting a first try!
Wow.
Damn. That's usually the BLJ that most people struggle with as well, so he's most likely gonna get this one very, very clean as well. Not good for Para.
Oh wow, nice BLJs all around.
Damn. And now just a massive lead, and Para still has to get those BLJs.
Anti did struggle with triple jump wall kick though in the last race. He wasn't even able to pull it off, and he tried it like 5 or 6 times. So who knows? Para, I don't love this angle here. I'm not gonna. I know that's the angle he usually goes for, but to me it just looks awkward. But I mean, do it works for you. Right now, it's not working though.
I mean, it's not that easy to get the BLJ going. And Anti failing that triple jump wall kick, but opting for the left side as backup.
Able to pull it off. Para still struggling over there on the BLJs.
Oh, that's just brutal. BLJs are a mean trick.
Oh, for sure. And sometimes you're just sitting there and you're mashing the heck out of the A button. You're like, really? Come on, man. Especially if you've had a solid rest of your run. Finally able to get through.
And at the same time, Anti is about to... It seems like it's gonna be a low 16 if he's gonna get these throws. Like a 16-20. Yeah. That's a second.
Okay.
And it looks like game 2 is gonna go to Anti. Yeah, that was it. Alright.
Cool guys, don't look at explosions. Anti, gonna tie it up. Gonna be 1-1 going here into race number 3. Both of these guys could really, really afford to get some of these points. Really need it, especially Para sitting there at 8th place right now. You don't want to be looking at the outside, on the outside looking in. Para calling Dark World homosexual right now in the chat. Can't help but agree. Definitely seeing some questionable actions by Dark World. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about what to say, but
how do you respond to that? That was quite an interesting race, though. We definitely saw some interesting things. I mean, definitely interesting.
And yeah, it's going into game 3, like going to be the decider. Who's gonna get the extra point? Sick. I love when it comes down to game 3. As always, a pleasure to see.
Oh yeah. Well, Para, it could really go well for him if he could get this. He could jump up into 7th place, actually, and tie himself up with Ouija if he was able to get this. And Anti, you know, he would be able to move up and tie Benny for 2nd place. Both of these guys would really like it.
I think Ouija still has to do a few races that didn't happen yet. He's a little bit behind, so the standings might not be too accurate. But still, Para can definitely need those points. I think he's done every race this far. So, definitely want those points.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, even so, even if Ouija has other races he needs to do, Guy Knight is tied with at 8 as well, and so is Proto Man. So that 8th spot is a 3-man tie right now. So Para definitely wanted to get those points.
Guys, it looked like Para was actually like that Dark World death behind. It would have been really, really close if Para didn't die in Dark World in that second race. Oh,
for sure. And that totally changes your mindset for the entire race, too.
For sure, yeah. Both of us getting lucky to skip this time, though, so no good luck charm for Anti.
Oh man!
After messing it up in the second race.
Can you imagine if he goes outside again after not getting that?
Yo, that clean LBJ from Para and taking the lead into Dark World, but Anti right behind him.
Yeah, that was really nice. That was really clean.
Super fast. That was like a 120 entrance, I think.
Do you think he takes his time a little bit more here at the end because of what happened last time?
It doesn't seem like at all. He's going in. He's trying to get the fast GR cycle. With the super... Like, that box strat that he's doing the route over the box is actually so hard. And he gets the ground pound. Oh. Probably gonna back up... I think that's Poverty Shake now, or regular Shake cycle. Oh. Misses the red as well, and now Anti just taking over.
Just a couple of seconds separating these guys now. Anti was able to pull off in the lead, like you said, though. I mean, Para was having an extremely clean Dark World up until that moment.
Just one ground pound. Not only does it ruin your flow, but the whole cycle was messed up. And yeah, had to go for a slower one.
I almost feel like I get cheated out when I get a ground pound instead of a long jump. It's just a slight misinput that messes you over there. Just, you know, you're hitting that Z and that A so close to each other, it's easy to just slightly slip up with it. Or sometimes you can even hit the Z button before you hit the A button and you can still ground pound, I believe, if you're like a frame or two separate. Both guys able to land this throw, though, in Dark World. Got a really close race right now.
It's like 2 seconds apart? Yeah, around 2 seconds. Nothing compared to the first and second race.
Oh, for sure. Both of these guys won in these points like we were talking about. I mean, this is where it really comes down. Race 3 and you're tied 1-1. I mean, you're either going to be walking away with 3 points or 1 point here, and you don't want to be that guy sitting there at 1 point looking outside, you know?
Yeah, for sure, and it's definitely also like really beneficial for Anti, because if you get a better seed, you're more likely to play against a lower seed in the playoffs, so that's good for you, right? If you've done well throughout the league and can play a lower seed in the playoffs, you're most likely gonna get through the playoffs. Ooh, and Para again with that texture setup. Seems like he's gonna pull ahead of Anti, and he actually pulls it off.
Nice. Well, Para, you know, proving us wrong on why you should go for that texture setup, able to flip the lead in his favor. Let's see if Anti is able to pull off Owlus on his first try again. Struggled with it last time. Oh, just gonna go for Wild Blue first. Okay.
Yeah, he's been going for that, I think, all 3 races, and it's actually quite weird to me, because Owlus is definitely the harder strat, and Para getting it first try, no problem. Like, you wanna get Owlus out of the way, in my opinion. That's how I see it. You always just wanna get that out of the way and then do Wild Blue.
I totally agree. I feel like you gotta... I've always seen runners save Wild Blue for last, so it's definitely a little weird. A little bit low on that tree grab there. That was a little awkward. Let's see if he's able to pull off Owlus this time, though. Looking okay. No! Oh, God.
Grabs the ledge. Oh, the cage is the ledge. Man. That looks really, really good, though. That looks like a better wall kick. I know, that trick is weird.
Continuously getting roasted in the Discord chat. Owl is too risky. Take the owl, says Para. Can't help but agree.
Especially in 16 star, you know, gotta spawn the tower first and do the tower star. So definitely worth it taking the owl in 16 star with the LBLJ route too.
Lobby BLJ too risky. Take bomb clip.
just do the different route, and now Pillars again. I don't think. Oh, that's a medium bomb. Is he still gonna go for the No. Probably just accidentally threw the bomb away. Might have still wanted to just go for a medium bomb.
Just gotta take the pyramid now, right?
Oh, and Anti-Gun with the same movement. Gets it in the double jump as well. He's looking good.
Nice. You're gonna take the lead right back.
Ooh, the back and forth.
Yeah, no, this is really close right now.
Alright, let's see. Second attempt for Para. And he gets the big bomb this time. Goes for Tama Plus again.
Nice.
So good. And now just the ground pound. Yes. Clean. Once more.
Oh my goodness. He's been able to pull off Tomoplex in all 3 of the races today, and he makes it look dang good. That's all I could say.
It's always something that I speculate. If you mess it up the first time, I think I would just go for the extra Volcano Star and go easy on the Lava Boost, just the easy Lava Boost strat.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, has to back up because the...
Oh.
Yo! That was so close. The backup though.
He grabbed like the toenail right there. That's how close that was.
Oh, and taking a death bomb shining atop the pyramid. What? I actually just looked at his screen and he's dead.
All I saw was the Bowser fading in. I'm like, what?
Yeah, how did that happen? Wow. That's so unfortunate.
Oh my goodness.
Might have just missed the double jump. It looked like he was right before the pyramid when he died.
Wow. I mean, giving Para the lead right back with that. You cannot afford to do that. Para plays very, very clean here in Lethal Lava Land. Oh my goodness.
Guess that side up first try as well.
I believe.
Yeah, as I was saying, going for the second Volcano Star is, in my opinion, not too bad. You don't lose that much time, and I've seen people like Gainai, for example, who just struggle to get pillars and stay in SSL for hours on end. Yeah. Alright, now I'm good. Now we can continue with the race.
Oh,
and Para again going for the Lava Boost strategy.
Oh my goodness.
This man.
He's feeling himself right now.
We've talked too much stuff about his strats, and now he just wants to prove us wrong so bad.
I mean, he's done it. I'll give him credit. Oh, Anti able to pull that off. I thought he was a little bit too far away from the edge. Doesn't care what I say though, just nails it anyway.
This is still like a super close race. Even though Anti died, I don't think that was such a costly death, maybe like 15 seconds. Oh, and Para also going for the ground pound strat on the big bully.
Yeah, I'd have to say it's not worth it, only because Para's doing it. And here we go.
The bias.
Yes, the bias, for sure. No, but Para does a very, very good job, like I said earlier, on these big tricks. Most of his mistakes come on just these little random things. I think you can say that for a lot of these top-tier runners. You don't see him mess up on these big tricks very often. You see them just take these weird deaths or these weird falls or bonks that just mess up their runs.
Yeah, and it's like they get it easy every time, and you don't notice how hard it actually is if you just watch sometimes.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Para still like also wanted to mention that Para got a sub 9 Lethal Lava, and this is still like a high to or mid to high 15 pace for him. Definitely on PB pace right now.
Yeah, insane. What is his PB again? I believe
he wrote it in chat. It's 16.0 something. I forgot already. 1608.
He has a 16. I would have swore that Para would have a 15 by now. I mean, he's playing like a guy that would have a 15 time right now. We'll have to see if he's able to pull it off. I mean, I think with a runner like him, it's just a matter of time before he does pull off a 15.
Considering how he's been playing, and he's not looking like he wants to stop, so yeah. Might as well just get that 15 and the win.
Yeah, might as well.
But besides that SSL death, Anti is holding on. He wants to get back. He's not really been messing up that much at all.
Yeah, Para confirming in the chat his PB is a 1609. Mainly known for running 70 and 120. So
mainly 120. Mainly 120. He also doesn't really do 70 either. But yeah.
Yeah. But he's definitely known as a top-tier runner in the community. You know, not surprised he's able to just pick up 16-star and compete with the best of the best like it's nothing. 16-star, you know, a very reset-intensive category. I can understand why it's almost a little bit of a meme category at this point. It's just, it's so reset-intensive. Not that 70 and 120 can't be, but, I mean, until you're like a top-tier runner, it's nowhere close to as reset intensive as 16-star is.
For sure, that's where I think that races come in really, really nicely, because you don't go for the kind of movement that Aki goes for. I think Aki even goes safe in his races as well. He doesn't go for, like, at least not always for the insta long jump on LBRJ, for example, which is really risky. So it's like stuff that people just try to go consistent. That looks like a really, really good mip skip from Para. He's holding on to that sick pace.
Let's see if he's... Oh, and the 30-star door as well. Very nice mips there by Para.
Now Anti has to match it, otherwise he's just gonna fall behind. Even though that looks really like a really good lineup and gets it.
Let's see, and... Oh, wow. Both runners with perfect mips.
That was a little bit weird because he didn't get the wall kick, the glitchy wall kick, but still gets through right away.
Paris setting it for front sub again. He's gotten it first try in the last 2 races. Anti-fans need to be hoping he misses it.
This is probably where he needs the most to keep up. Oh, that looks
no!
Slowed down a little bit and wasn't able to jump out of the water at the correct time, I think. Man, it's the bummer.
Oh, able to pull it off there though, you know. Able to get his setup back to normal, pull it off. Only lost a couple.
I think in that situation that was probably the best kind of backup you could have gotten. It's so laggy and he got a little bit below the sub, which is even worse. Like, you have to swim up, that's so bad. But yeah, pulled off the backup real nice and gets dust.
Oh my goodness, come on!
I was about to say he's gonna get the pole glitch backup again, this time a little bit different, but still manages to pull it off. Definitely still gets the early ollies here, the early ollie cycle.
Oh my goodness.
At the same time, Paris is right behind. Oh, that's single dive from Anti though. I meant to say Anti.
Para, the absolute mad lad with the backups though, this matchup. It's been insane. He's gonna have a big lead now though. Looking at least 25-30 seconds if he lands his throw. Yeah,
for sure. He's still... I don't think the lead changed. Oh, actually, yeah, it probably fell behind even more. Oh wait, he did gain some on the front sub mistake because he did backup.
Oh, he gets the throw! Oh my goodness!
And it's actually tied up now. That's
oh my goodness!
Almost tied up.
Yeah, he's gonna still be in the lead by a couple of seconds, but
that was the rob. The game just robbed him out of that one.
Dude, Fire Sea, the hitbox is so weird.
Yeah, that definitely was gonna hit to me. I have no idea how that didn't hit.
Oh my goodness. Wow. We got like about 5-6 seconds separating these guys now. Yeah, we're looking at about 6 seconds of a difference. Oh my goodness. We have a race.
Throw.
I mean,
I'm not sure what the pace is looking like. I think it might still be a high 15, but I don't think so. Probably more like a low 16 by now.
Yeah, it's looking like a low 16 for Para. And that's assuming that he is able to get first try BLJs as well. Oh, man, that's just... I don't even know how that missed still. I mean, that looked like a good throw to me.
Yeah, same.
BLJs! Here we go!
It looks just like the second race, and Anti doesn't get either. And that looks so good. Actually, good to set up and gets it.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
And now it looks like Para's gonna take the lead into Dark World, but that looks so good for Anti as well. Just gonna have a look. Actually, never mind. I think he killed the speed.
He killed the speed. That's not gonna go through.
He's trying, but I don't think that's gonna clip.
Oh no!
And now Para just looking like he's gonna take this one home. He already in Dark World and both ends of sky. Almost in Dark World.
Yeah, almost. Man, Anti is gonna have to hope that Para misses at least 1 or 2 throws now. At least. Maybe a mess up on the triple jump wall kick, but oh man. That was just unfortunate.
Ooh, that was a clean entrance for Anti though. And Para opting for the moving left side, gets it first try. This is looking like maybe like 3-4 throws.
Yeah, I'd say probably 3 right now. If Anti is able to pull off triple jump wall kick. Oh, what?
Alright, making that 2, maybe.
Definitely down to 3 now, at least. Let's see though, Anti has struggled with the triple jump wall kick here.
Going for right side still.
Ah, man.
Once again, gets spot by the ceiling.
Oh!
Falls down even.
He's throwing it. He's throwing it.
Meanwhile, Para throwing Bowser. Probably gonna take this home.
Oh, man.
Gets the backup walking there, though. And that's the ball! Backup again, man! Anti. But this is the last ball for Para. Can he... And look, that was really good.
There
yeah.
He goes. Gonna be getting a mid-16.
Taking the last race.
That was definitely an interesting end to a race, I'd have to say.
So much happening here at the end. Wow.
16:36. Definitely a nice race.
Dude. Get farmed.
Congrats to Para for taking.
Congrats, yeah. GG's, dude.
We are not going to have any time for interviews, so we're going to watch Anti finish up this run, and then we're going to be moving on. We have some Super Mario Odyssey. If you are an Odyssey fan, today is the day for you. I believe we have 3 or 4 races, and then the Battle for Bikini Bottom Grand Finals at 6 o'clock. Are you going to be watching that, D?
If I'm still awake then, I'll try for sure.
Understandable.
Getting a little bit late, but yeah, I'll see.
Had a good time calling with you, man. Thanks for joining the comms.
For sure, that was really fun. Insanely good set of races. I really enjoyed watching that. And thank you for commentating as well, my dude.
Of course. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and make sure to be looking at ! Pace while we're swapping over races. Gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be there. Gonna be crying, getting to meet all of my favorite runners. Should be good, and we hope you guys enjoy these Mario Odyssey races.